feet start to tremble, they lift off the ground. I leave it all behind, and I can see the horizon, it's calling my name. I leave it all behind. I'll rise above all that I hold dear. I'll never fall. I'll always soar across the sky.
Just like intercourse.
I wanna fly through the night and feel what I used to be. I wanna run away where I can soar across the sky. And so my feet start to tremble, they lift off the ground. I leave it all behind, and I can see the horizon, it's calling my name. I leave it all behind. I'll rise above all that I hold dear. I'll never fall. I'll always soar across the sky.
Thar, excuse me, what? Pardon me? Hi everybody. How are you all doing? Good morning. Thank you for the host, Spark Tank, and Thar, thank you for being a patron of the hype for 14 months, which apparently yields 1,555 babies. Disturbing. Do not like. I will say again, I am not an incubator. Anyway, here is your royal salute. How is everybody doing? I am so tired. I feel like there's a theme here. I again stayed up too late. No, it's not because of wine. The wine was gone. But, so yesterday we had a very strange and lovely short stream in the morning. I ended up doing just chatting because I didn't have time to play anything, and because I was planning on playing Distraint 2, but I didn't wake up early enough. And so rather than start a game and not be able to finish it, because it's like a 3-hour game, so I didn't want to do like nothing. Like I didn't want to do 2 hours of a 3-hour game and then like leave just an hour for it. That felt weird to me. So I chose to do just chatting, and we got into like a really serious conversation, and then got like raided by just a lovely horde of people who were like just spreading love and generosity to random people on Twitch, and I didn't know how to handle it. I was like, I'm 2 inches from dead right now. We're having a very serious conversation, and now there's a flood of follows and subs, and I'm dancing all over the place like a goofball. It was a very up and down day, like, emotionally. It was good. Like, our serious conversation was good and necessary, but, like, I'm sitting there weeping, and then it's like, hi, new people! Hello? So yeah, the reason that I wanted to be done by noon was because my good friend Will, Viking Blonde, was playing Depth. He is absolutely terrified of sharks. It was actually a little bit difficult to watch him be quite so scared. He got much better with it as the day went on, but I like felt bad. I was like, no, like sheer terror. I was very, very afraid of sharks, and he lasted like 4 hours playing that game. He had like an hour of lead up time until he finally started playing, and then I was invited to play, so then I was in voice chat with him and Fiona and a bunch of other lovely people who were playing the game as well. It's a really fun game, actually. It's an asymmetrical versus game where, depending on how many people you have 1 or 2 sharks. And there are humans, and the humans have to fulfill certain tasks. And you have a robot that, like, does things, and you gotta make sure the robot doesn't get destroyed. And the sharks attack you, and you're divers. It was really good. It was a really good game. So I was doing that for hours, and then to let Will calm down after hours of sheer terror, we played The Club. Now, I don't know if you guys know what the hell The Club is. It is this very weird browser game where it's like a social space and interaction where you, like, hang out and there's a dance floor and all of these weird posters on the wall and whatnot. And there's music, and each of the songs is only 60 seconds long. We discovered that you could potentially, neither of us did this, but you could potentially do a power hour to The Club. 1 point. Oh, 1 point. That's a comma, Thar. That's a comma. Alright, this is a little much for me right now. We're on my liked station, so the genres are all over the place. But that was like, oh, much for morning. Up very early, got woken up and couldn't fall back asleep. Welcome to Real Lecta hours. My alarm went off at 5 a.m. I turned it off, and I was like, okay, I'll try for 5:30. Set an alarm for 5:30. Like, closed my eyes, settled into bed, and then the alarm went off. I was like, what? How? That was 60 seconds ago. Anyway, to go back to telling you guys about my Halloween. So weird Halloween. And so I'm in playing The Club, and once you get to level 18, so you gain a level with every song. So every minute you gain a level, and once you get 18 levels, you can go into like the 18 plus area, and there's this platforming section. And I'm really bad at jumping, so I was super nervous. It was the Torture Lecta version. But we were in The Club for 5 hours? 6 hours? Motherfucker did like an almost 11-hour stream. And I was on voice with him nearly the entire time. There was like an hour at the beginning or so. Maybe 2 hours where I was not on voice. Because I wasn't playing Depth until a little bit later. So my voice is fucking destroyed. Because it was just like, we had other people, but then they went to get food and just didn't come back. So then it was just me and Will, like, hanging out in The Club and shooting the shit and attempting this platforming stuff. I got it eventually. It took me a couple of tries. But it was a lot of fun. It was such a weird It was not where I saw my Halloween going. So, like, Depth was the event, and then, like, the after party was in the club. And then we had the after party where we all went to Discord. Because anyone can play. It's a free browser game. So we had a bunch of people from the Longship, his community, like, playing with us. And we all got into Discord and, like, watched, like, listened to YouTube together. And it just never stopped. So I'm exhausted. I was up way too fucking late. Again. Between going to visit Will and Fiona in person and not fucking sleeping. Because I'm like, yay, people! And then being on voice chat. Like, at least it's a back and forth there. So I could be a little... And I wasn't on camera, but, you know, streamer habits die hard. So, like, Will would go to take a break or, like, get water or extra gin or something. And then I'm talking to chat, you know? And I'm still, like, looking at the camera as if they can see me. They couldn't see me. You can't see me. But yeah, I'm really, really tired. I've dragged my ass out of bed. I showered. I have not eaten anything. I have an apple and some orange juice on the floor next to me. But it's just been like, it's been a lot of days of not getting enough sleep, so I actually felt kind of sick this morning because of lack of sleep. But, you know who doesn't care about that right now? Me! Because we're gonna fucking play Later Daters! You have no idea how excited I am for this. Comma and period are both used, depends on the area. Well, in America, in English, I think Britain does this too. Commas indicate places of numerals. So, like, every 3, you put a comma before, like, the first digit. So, like, 1,000 would be 1, comma, 000. And then the decimal point indicates pieces of a whole. So yeah, if you were doing 0.5, point is period, it's not comma, so it's very confusing to me. I thought you were saying 1,555 babies. I also don't like 1.555 babies. It's not, I don't know. Also, hello Bread Theory and J-Post and Gynax. Rip my voice, rip my sanity. One long. Many European countries use comma as decimal indicator. It's weird. UK doesn't. They just have a space every 3. USA has commas. Okay, I thought England did it too. But whatever. That's confusing. I don't normally argue like the rest of the world does it wrong in any situation, but in this case, when it comes to indicating or making your numbers easier to read, let's say, use commas for spacing that shit out, and periods indicate a decimal. Whew. Canada uses commas too, and we're learning important things today. It's weird and confusing. Anyway, so that was my day. That was my day yesterday. It was a very long day. It was a great day, and I'm so tired. How have you guys been doing? How's your weekend been going? I cannot wait for more Later Daters. So we played Later Daters on April 19th. I know it because it says last played April 19th. We played all of the game that existed at that time. It was like a little teaser. They're like, here is this game, doo-doo-doo. And I had been interested in the game since I saw it. I saw their booth at PAX East a number of years ago at this point. At least 2 years ago? At least 2 years ago. And they had the cutest booth. It was full of, like, crocheted blankets, and they had, like, granny rugs and a rocking chair, and it was, like, set up like a little granny's sitting room, and it was just so cute. I saw them again at West, and I stopped by, and I was like, no, I don't want to look at or play your game, because I know I already want it. Like, I already have it wishlisted, so now I'm avoiding spoilers so I can play it myself. But I just wanted to stop by and say hello again. And it was cold. It was at West, and it was cold. So one of the devs put up like a scarf around their head. They were sitting there like a little babushka. It was adorable. And I was like, "Can I take a picture of you? You look so cute." And she was like, "Sure." So I have a picture of their booth somewhere on my phone. Sorry, I want my chapstick, and it fell down like a week ago. Ow! I just bashed my head into stuff, don't worry about it. Emote's flying and Lecta's licking herself. I'm flexible like that. Why would there be a period in the middle of the night? It's not the middle! It's to indicate decimals! It's a decimal point! Oh no! Where did it go? So I took the cap off and there's no chapstick in there. Where did it go? Does that mean there's chapstick just like rolling around out of the tube somewhere? How did that happen? I would have just thrown it out. What the shit? Alright, well let me get some chapstick from the bathroom. I'm confused. Luckily, I'm like stupidly organized, so I know where all of my shit is at any given time. I was still awake for the time change. I should not have been. I dipped out at like 1:30, so I very nearly made it to the time change G-post. Very nearly. Like, just comma hot take. Also, please use Oxford commas so you don't make me have a conniption. Oxford commas are super important. I think if Lecta could lick herself, she would. Let's maybe not go there. So now I'm opening up Boo Berry, which would have been appropriate yesterday, but, is this gonna give me a blue tinge? I hope not. China has an indicator between every 4 numbers instead of 3? Why? Hey, Asari Greenfire, how you doing? How is everybody? Like I said, I had a really great day yesterday, but I'm fucking exhausted. I still have not seen Mando. I haven't seen new Mando because, like, I was planning on watching it yesterday, and I just never stopped talking. I just never left. Will made a mistake. He was like, hey, come be in voice chat with us, and then I just never left. I'm sure that he regrets his decision. I'm being facetious. Anyway. Trash Fire Panda. Hiyo. Spoilers, the baby is still adorable. Oh. I was back on Later Daters and I was like, what are you talking? And commas. Yes, Oxford commas are essential. I will fight anyone who disagrees. No, I don't want to have entertaining conniptions. I like this song. But anyway, so to go back to Later Daters, we played as much of it as existed, and it was the best dating sim I've ever played in my life. Like, I was expecting it to be a little bit goofy, as a lot of dating sims are. But it was just, like, genuinely funny. It was funny, but in a not, like, goofy, slapsticky kind of a way. Like, I say slapstick, but I don't actually mean slapstick. It's like that type of over-the-top humor that, like, it has a certain feel. It's that slapstick feel without necessarily, like, pies in the face and slipping on banana peels. But it was like genuinely funny, and the characters are fantastic, and I'm really enjoying the story so far. And it has some like genuinely touching and like deep moments, and like we sat here and cried together. Big surprise, Lecta cried on stream over a video game. Or just, you know, over lots of things. Lecta's crying again, oh boy. But it was like, I expected to really like it. But it was so much better than I expected. Because it was funny in the way that, like, real life can be funny. Should try reading Danish and you'd overdose on commas. I swear they put them randomly in sentences. I like a balance of commas. So you put one after a clause. Like, if you should be writing something, comma, and you are listing out 3 items, you must always use an Oxford comma. Period. Ever listened to the song Oxford Comma by Vampire Weekend? I feel like someone's posted that to me. I don't remember. But anyway, so Later Daters, there was only the first part. And I didn't realize it was only the first part, so... Like, they totally said that in the email when they were like, hey, you want to play this game? And I was like, hell yeah, I want to play this game. I just got way too excited and was just like, Later Daters! So I, like, planned out a whole day's stream, and then it was suddenly over, and I was like, no! So before we get into the game, I wanted to catch you up a little bit with the characters. So I haven't booted it since we played it. I now have the other episodes. Oh my gosh, Bread Theory, no, don't, no, stop, no. Oh, Spark Tank. Okay, so we are playing, our character's name is Mildred, and she has moved into this assisted living facility after her wife, whose name I have forgotten now. Oopsie daisies, I'm old. I'm also tweeting. I tweeted about it. I don't tweet every time I go live, but this one is special, so I'm just like, no, do it! Hey, Prime Operative. So where you meet this cast of characters, your cat escapes, and you're just, like, everyone's helping you chase down your cat, and just like meeting the other residents. And we have a neighbor, and we like overheard her fighting with her son, and you know, there's ups and downs. Like these characters are really like real and fleshed out, and they've lived full lives, and now they're like, it really feels that way. Like they feel like they have a lot of depth. I can't express to you how excited I am. But I wanted to share the video of a very special part of the game, and it's special to me for specific reasons. I'm talking about Later Daters, the game I'm going to be playing today. We played as the first part of it a few months ago when it released, and we've been waiting anxiously for the rest of it. Yes, it is up on YouTube. I'm actually going to show you a part of the game that I played right now. So I'm going to play my own video from back then, because I wanted to share this with you. And like every time I'm like, okay, what am I going to play this week? I check to see if Later Daters was available. Like every time I'm like, I just want to play more Later Daters. So excited. Okay, so I'm gonna share this with you. I'm gonna pause the music. And we're gonna come over here, and it's gonna show you all of you, which is not what I'm trying to show you. Bugs me that it does that. Don't do that. Which means I can't see chat. Stop! I'm not trying to show them pretzel either. Look. Anyway, here we go. So, here's a thing. They all do. Wait, no. Oh shit. So,
Max, fancy seeing you here.
all three of these people
Mariana, hey, I mean, they're all like a
have showed up to go to movie night with us.
Oh no, I'm ruining the friendship. I'm ruining it. Oh no. Techno Nomadic, hey, how you doing?
So I don't know. I don't think this is gonna.
Hey pal, care for some bourbon? I'm good for now, thanks. Had a pre-date joint a little while ago. A hot date, huh? Who's the lucky prospect? This is where Electa does not know what the fuck to do.
Am I wearing the same
Oh my
outfit
God, 3
minus
people
the
trying
hat?
to date me all at the same time.
I almost put that hat on today too.
Why do you think I'm here? Because I said movie night was mandatory? Ha, good one. Last time I checked, Mildred's my date for movie night. What a coincidence. Mildred's my date too. No, listen. There's a perfectly good excuse. Okay, so Mariana, I don't know why she thinks this is a date. Because I said that I told Blair I'd go with him. And she was like, oh, we can all go together. So unless she thinks she's dating both of us. But she knows that I was going with Blair. I don't know how Jax thought that it was a date at all when I said movie night was mandatory.
Because we're trying to get him to come to movie night for a
I
surprise.
go back to Elite. I'm fucking up.
Okay, so what an embarrassing mix-up. What do I
What
do?
an embarrassing mix-up. What do I do? Or rather, what would my favorite Golden Girl do? I feel like damn it. Channel Blanche and suggest a group date. Be like Dorothy and set the record straight. Like Rose.
So,
naive.
to give you guys a little bit of a background, I liked Mariana. Like, I'm interested in her romantically. I'm also interested in Jax.
Act like I don't know what's up.
So I chose to say
I would kind of do a
group date.
Fun. It'd be fun though. What?
And I'm just gonna skip ahead to.
Sorry, Blair. It could be fun. It could be fun though.
I wanna
That's
date
a
you
very
all.
down. I won't say no either. Oh, look at his little blush. It's so cute. I'm open too. Hell yes!
This
Hell
moment.
Yes! Fucking yes! Fucking yes! Fucking yes! Fucking yes! Polly win! It's a Polly win! It's a win! It's a Polly win! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! We don't gotta choose! This game is the fucking best. And I got flowers, booze, and pot brownies. Ha!
Okay, so there's that. That was a very special moment for me, to the point where I got up and ran around the room. She can't see us say nice things. Ancient people like me. I mean, get the hat for continuity. I'm actually not wearing the same shirt. Turning into a polycommune. So, that moment was very important because finally, yes, thank you. Like, Polly doesn't have to be weird and unusual, number one. Number two, I was not out yet. I was not fully comfortable applying that label to myself because I wasn't sure. So that was like sort of one of the tipping points there. Like I was almost to the point that I had started saying it about myself and being comfortable and like, yeah, this seems like it fits. Because I just don't want to... I didn't want to claim a title if it was not accurate. So it took me a little bit to get to that point. Also therapy. But yeah, that was like when I came out before I came out. If that makes any sense. So that was like 2 months before Pride, and I was like, oh, I should probably make a post. It just was coincidental that like when I was fully 100% like, yeah, I'm comfortable saying this. I feel like it's accurate. It just took me a couple of extra months, but like, there were signs. You looked at the video, there were fucking signs. But But yeah, I got super excited and ran around my apartment. So that was like my little, hey, I'm being obvious. Wee. But yeah, so that's not the only reason why, but also a reason why that I enjoyed the game so much. They also give you the choice at the beginning of the game to choose your background. Like, what's your history? Were you single? Did you never settle down with anybody? Did you have a wife? Did you have a husband? Did you have a non-binary spouse? And you can also pick those gender options for yourself. So, like, from the start, and you can have a cat or a dog. I chose cat. Our cat's name is Barney. Okay, so the game's just so good. It's so good, and I've been we've been yearning for more Later Daters. So the end of the last time we played, and then I'm going to get into the game. The last time we played, it was at the end of that date. So we all went to movie night, and Jax is a literal rock star, like a musician, like very famous. And he was in this like sci-fi movie when he was younger. And I think it was his birthday, and we surprised him by showing that movie that he was in for movie night. Apparently he hates surprises. I did not know this. And he like got all mad and stormed out. And so I went after him and I was like, what's going on? And it turns out he like kind of felt taunted by his younger self. Like, I used to be super hot, now I'm all old. And I was like, you're still hot. And then we made out. So it ended on a kiss. And then there was no more game and I was bereft and sad. Hey, GDT. You would choose the dog? You're in IRL apartment building doesn't allow any pets? No pets? That's a shame. It's a shame. Will Wheaton stand-in, maybe? Will Wheaton is not a rock star, though. But yeah, this game is so fucking good, and as much as I like this song, I'm done. I'm excited. I just spent the last 37 minutes telling you guys about my weekend. I would love to hear about how your weekend is going. Oh, also, get ready for the best theme song ever that I've been singing all morning. I clicked the button! We're gonna play! I was so excited, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. For age is opportunity no less than youth itself, though in another dress. And as the evening twilight fades away, the sky is filled with stars, invisible by day. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Here we go! Later daters. Later daters. Later daters. La 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 la. Doesn't matter how old you get, you want a little action 'cause you're not dead yet. Later daters. Bring the drama, grandma. And my blood pressure falls. You sexy older person. Later daters. Later daters. Hi friends. Later daters. La 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 la. You've been around the block, but you still can walk along the shore. Talk with me some more. What will I say? The sunset is a beautiful time of sunset is a beautiful time of sunset is a beautiful time of day. Later, daters. Later, daters. It's so good! Later, daters. La 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 la. I'm so excited! La 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 la. Alright, let me read what's on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm looking at chat and I was just enjoying. Alright. Hi everybody. Hi, sorry. How'd you like Shark Miss? It was good. It was good. Hey Biohazard. As probably a person myself, it's nice seeing non-monogamous relationship options in the games. Is excellent. Yes! There's actually a lot of us in the flagship. You sexy older person. Alright, Cribbage Club. Join our super friendly club. No cheaters, that means you, Blair. Test your cribbage skill against other residents. The Cribbage Club is open to players of all levels. Cool. Part 2, episodes 4 to 7 are here. Old holes and rusty thrusters? That is such a good name. It's so good. I told you this game was funny. After installing the update, select your save file from the last scene of episode 3, play until the end, and it will continue on to episode 4. Cool. Sunset is a beautiful time of beautiful time of day. Oh, I gotta flip my face. Later, daters. God, XSplit, why did you make everything? No, the music stopped. Okay, there we go. I'm upside down. Yes, I'm ready for some lasers, lots of LeMay, and no more surprises. So this was after the kiss. We went back in and watched the movie. He holds up a cupcake. On it is Jax's young face. Oh, I need to move my face for this game. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. We can't be down there. There's subtitles. Bring the drama, Grandma. I swear I didn't know about these. I was like, oh shit, your face is on the cupcakes. He takes a bite of the cupcake. You like? No. I love. How'd you know lemon was my favorite flavor? You told us at the last potluck when you raved about my lemon shortbread. Anti-colorize. Then nobody did colorize, you silly. Did you want me to make my camera a fun color? Right. Thanks for remembering. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've always wanted to bite Jax's face. And now you can. So that's our neighbor. She's very cute. By the way, everything's on the house tonight in honor of John. So a different resident died and we had like a grief meeting about it. Who never paid me anyway. May he rest in peace. To John. She raises her snack container of mac and cheese in a toast. You and everyone else raise your snacks. To John. It's so good! Alright, let's get a fun color first. Sorry. No! I want the music to keep going when I do that. La 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 la. Doesn't matter how old you get. You want a little action cause you're not dead yet. In a toast. Like toast with a beverage. Raising it to toast to John. Okay. So week at a glance. This is what we did. We moved in. We had cookies and tea with Crystal. We joined a social club. We played pickleball, which is like ping pong and tennis. We went to movie night with Blair, Mariana, and Jax. And we kissed Jax! Alright, next episode. I'm so excited. So excited. The after effects of Blair's contraband snacks disrupt your beauty sleep, and you find yourself wandering the halls of Ye Olde at night. But everything seems different somehow. There are strange sounds and lights. And did your pet just talk? 'Cause we got high. I don't know why I slid into... You know your love is draining and we can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. No, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my royal subject. My sweet, submissive subject. Okay, sorry. Hamilton a little. Just a little Hamilton. But yeah, we got bourbon and pot brownies and snacks to go to movie night. And apparently I had a fun time with those brownies. Speaking of toast, no Rocky Horror Picture Show in the movies this last year. Feels bad. I still have not gone because I want to go in person. Love the fun color. Nice. All that in 3 days? Wow, I wish my life was that eventful. A noise startles you awake. You bolt upright in bed and turn on the light. What was that? Barney, did you knock something over? No, I did not. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What did you put in those brownies? That's definitely not pot. Barney, did you just talk? Obviously. Rolls over and stretches, then sits straight up and stares intently at the door. So, you gonna check out that noise? You can speak! I must be hallucinating, but also there's so much I want to ask you. You saw Wicked live and it was really good. I did too. I've seen a lot of Broadway in my time. It kind of comes with living in Manhattan. Let's ask him questions. I want to ask you things. How does time pass for you when I'm out for the day? That's for me to know and you to never find out. There's that noise again. Okay, Barney. Let's go see what it is. You stride purposefully to the door and open it. We're definitely tripping. 'Cause this is like the hallway but sci-fi. Strange, the hallway looks different. Don't you think, Barney? How should I know? You never let me out of the apartment. Music at this hour? It's a little late to be playing music so loudly. Especially music that sounds like... an old porno! Where's the orgy? A horror film, I'm turning back. It definitely does not sound like a horror film. So I guess it's an old porno. I mean, if I had to pick music for my porno, why not this? It's a smooth jam. Do, 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 do. Alright, an old porno. Down the hall and to the left. Apparently the orgy is down the hall to the left. Let's go! Midsummer Night Dream is your favorite Shakespeare play? Yeah, the art... Okay, so the art is great, the music is great, the story is great, the characters are great, the inclusivity is fucking great. This game is fantastic. Really? There's an orgy happening in Ye Olde? There will be. Flicks tail and starts walking towards the music. Don't just stand there, come on. I don't really want my cat involved in any orgies that I'm involved in. If there's a cat orgy, I also don't want to watch that. You walk down the hall and arrive at the last door. You open it and step into... Wow, the greenhouse looks different too. And would you look at those stars? Oh, I am high as a frickin' kite. Like porno from a while ago or a porno of older folk? I think I meant an an older film. Could also have older people in it, I don't know. Don't cockblock the cat. Listen. I'm not having sex with my cat. Also, the cat is not allowed to watch. Go be a voyeur elsewhere. They're so close. The greenhouse has a rather mystical aura at night. And it's none of your business how I know that. Wanders farther into the greenhouse and abruptly stops at the sounds coming from behind some plants. Hoo-hoo! We starting steamy! Whew. Ugh, that racket pains my sensitive hearing. And that ghastly arrow over the door, how it stings my eyes. Look up and see 2 neon arrows above a second door. I don't know. I don't remember those arrows being there before. Or that door. Ooh, do we do noise or arrows? I want to know what the noise is. It's a lot of clanking. Sure is dark in here. Wish I had your eyesight, Barney. Yeah, I'm pretty amazing. There's someone back there in that corner, by the way. There's someone there? What should I do? Tackle the person to the ground, run for the door and escape, see if it's someone sexy and flirt! The music says... See if it's someone sexy and flirt. Cats gotta watch, it's in their contract. No. Well, hello there, whoever you are. Don't be shy. Suddenly, the lights turn on and you see... Jax. Ooh, in some outfit. Alright. Oh, Mildred, there you are. Did you hear the thrusters are rusty? Thrusters? What are you talking about, Jax? That's Captain Jax to you. Remember your rank. Sorry. Okay. Nothing? You guys are about to learn about Lecta in a way you may not have wanted to learn. Now please, if we're gonna get out of this pickle, I need I can't fucking read anymore. Now please, if we're gonna get out of this pickle, I need time and space to think. With that, he strides purposefully toward the door. I know, I'll go to the viewing bay. Thrusters? Viewing bay? What in the briny name of pickleball is going on here? Just last night, Jax and I were locking lips, and now he's ditching me? Are we in danger? Or an R-rated movie? And why does Jax want me to call him Captain? Do we care about that last part? Learn me, Daddy! Oh my goodness. Better catch Jax and ask him. Talk to the human. It's my favorite option! Game's so good. Okay. You know what I hate in media? When the conflict comes from, I'm not gonna talk to this other character. And like everything could fucking be solved, or you could start working on a solution if you just spoke to the other person. I hate it when the conflict is simply just, I refuse to have a fucking conversation. Drives me nuts. So the fact that the game is like, gives you the option to go talk to the human, I'm like, fuck yeah! You'd think that it's about adults! I wish more adults our age. Oh my god. I'm gonna be 31 in less than a month. I can no longer claim the rank of 30 very shortly. Okay, sorry. But people about our age, they're just like, I wish more people would be like this. Just talk to the person. Whoever that is, whatever the situation is, just have a fucking conversation because you're an adult. Like, if you are 25 or older, you have no excuse. Get your shit together. You mean turning 29 for the third time? I was not disappointed turning 30. I had a great birthday with my parents last year. They came and streamed with me. That is also on YouTube. Basically, everything we've ever done is on YouTube. There's like a couple of music streams, a couple of just chattings and the very, very first game I ever streamed. Those are the only things that are not on YouTube. So if you ever hear me mention a thing and you're like, I would like to look at that, it's there. They're all there. Communication is super important. Especially when you're Polly. Okay, sorry, rant over. Brace yourself as the hallway shakes and rumbles. Is my vertigo back? Or, okay, I'm high as balls and apparently the game wants to give me the option to be having a sex dream, and I'm just like, all right, kicking it off strong. Lecta's parents are adorable, not gonna lie. They are. So I guess we're going with these vibrations are kind of sensual. Thirsty! I have a very large jug of orange juice. Oh my gosh, that looks like blue milk. That's disgusting. Also, I can take this down now. This was a while ago. It says an hour ago, but I don't think that's accurate. Whew, we fixed. Yeah, it was a little sensual. Hey, JP. Later, daddies. An engine roars and you feel gravity's pull, like you're taking off in an aircraft. It feels like Ye Olde is launching into space. That's because it is. What? How did you ever make lieutenant? Maybe I slept with the captain! Lol. I literally have no idea, but also this is just really funny, and I'm having a conversation with my cat, so I can be quippy. Let me be smart. Let me be clever. Not yet, you haven't, but you'll get the chance before this episode is over. Hi, Wormy. How you doing? Because I'm on mobile data, I didn't get notified stream started. No! I know, spoilers, right? But there's times when spoilers are okay. And I feel like it's only this situation. I hesitate to put a blanket statement because you know how I feel about spoilers. But, like, anticipation. There's certain activities for which the anticipation outweighs the knowledge of occurrence. There we go, I'll phrase it that way. How do you know that? I know everything. Suddenly everything goes quiet, and for a brief moment you are weightless. And also, helpless. Oh, so excited. With a clunk, gravity returns to normal and your feet return to the floor. Barney, you okay? Look around and see your cat outside in space. Barney, get back in the ship. Barney's like, bye, bitches. Bye, bitches. Are we sure this game is Twitch safe? Yes. Well, I'm assuming yes. Fourth wall break. Nose is running, throat scratchy. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't sleep much either. You had to buy special shirts for work. I love cats too. They're the best. I don't think I dreamed last night. I dream often. Waves at you as they float away. Bye, Barney! I hope Barney knows how to fly that thing, but apparently Barney knows everything. Okay, where was I going? To find some answers. You walk down the hall. The pulsating beat gets louder. Is that music trying to lead me somewhere? A door materializes before you. How did that happen? Ooh. I don't know what to pick. I have a feeling that if we follow the music, we'll find Jax. Because he plays piano, that's how we found him the first time, like in the real world? I don't know. I'm worried the door will go away. I want to open the door. Fuck Jax. I would like to. I mean, fuck Jax. I mean, no. Aw, you've got a tabby? Barney has a much better orgy to be at. It's just some geriatric sexy time, so why wouldn't that be safe? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I don't know. Alright, let's follow the beat. Explore the first thing first. You find yourself in another hallway, almost identical to the last hallway. Wandering around identical maze-like hallways. I think I played a game like this once on the Commodore 64. The beat is even stronger here, but I can't tell where it's coming from. 2 more doors materialize in front of you. Choices, choices. No, all of them! Enter the second door. I guess. Alright, we are definitely in some sort of cockpit. Previous SP came in, buildings being built, the box cables belong to change. What if they came by and did something unrelated, ripped out the cable? I have no idea. Is this a dream sequence? I don't know. We had some pot brownies, and then this happened. Mazak, how you doing? Geriatric sexy times, and I was like, oh, what did you walk into? You walked into Later Daters! Ooh! Oh, that beat is the bass line to Jax's song, Super Love. Lieutenant, there you are. I knew you'd turn up. Where am I? Is this some kind of control room? Or cockpit? It's the bridge, of course. Lieutenant, you seem disoriented. Is your vertigo back? No, but I think Blair put something funny in the mac and cheese. And it's making me hallucinate strange things. Yeah, I don't think it's pot at this point. This is like a whole other thing. But who knows, Blair's a mischief maker. Alright, JP, thanks for stopping by. Why are you saying Lieutenant wrong? Get out of here. Yeah, maybe LSD? I don't know. That sounds like Blair. By the way, has anyone complimented you on your new uniform yet? Look down at yourself and realize you're now wearing a space jumpsuit. I like her outfit, too. I love the way the fabric highlights your well-turned calves. Oh, hello! Your suit looks mighty fine on you, too. So Haroon is her husband. That doesn't mean they're not also poly. I didn't have a thing for either of them in the... like, when we met them earlier. But if Dream Salima wants to get it on, why not? Let me flirt back. Why, thank you. After the crisis is over, we should explore what's under our respective suits. Okay! Star Trek drug dream, yeah! We must work for Twitch because she's all in purple. Yes, we should. Wait, what crisis? Blair bursts into the room. I've looked for the lieutenant everywhere and... Oh, here you are, Lieutenant Mildred. You did show up on your own. I told you she would. You owe me 20 space bucks, Blair. I guess a bet's a bet. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a handful of glitter. 20 space bucks. Pocket glitter. Thank you. She accepts the glitter and neatly deposits it in a vial she keeps in her cleavage. I've got a very interesting, interesting thing going on. Hey, Uncle T, how you doing? Beacon's turning a bit red. Oh, there will be more red. Still need to find the captain, though. Did you get the lieutenant up to speed? Not yet. Too busy flirting in the middle of this emergency? As a matter of fact, yes. What emergency? Would one of you tell me what's going on? At your command, Lieutenant. Also, I'm sorry for those of you who might be watching on YouTube, or people who decide to go back and catch up. The voices might be different because it was months ago that I played this, and I don't remember what voices I gave everybody. In this world, spacebooks are glitter. Get me out. Just say the word, or my name. Over and over and over. Oh my goodness! You know, if you ask me, Lecta, you're super excited to play Later Daters, but are you prepared to have a sex dream in front of all of chat? You know, I don't know that I would have been prepared for this. Spacebucks, opposite of Earthcoin. Okay. Or mine. I love it when you say my name in a breathy whisper. Holy shit! Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. Strange flirtations aside, who would give me the best information? Salima, you do the honors. Lecta, 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 Lecta. How many times? We know what kind of old lady Lecta's gonna be. Yep. Yep. Just saucy. What does a Lecta sex dream entail? Because if this is it, tickle me intrigued. We're let's go with yes. Let's say the devs plucked this out of my brain and put it in the video game. Just so I don't out myself. See if your Oxford comma helps you now! But, like, look at that proper comma after the pronoun. Or not the pronoun, the proper noun is what I meant. Like, that's Lecta sex dream. Just, like, proper grammar in all of the text that I read. And I'm just like, oh, yes! Oxford comma me daddy! Salima, comma, and I'm just like, okay, anyway. Yes, we're always on 18 plus. Psh, it would be my pleasure, Lieutenant. Ass kisser. If that's what turns you on. Damn! Am I in this video game? Am I in this video game? So, Lieutenant, a wormhole has opened in the near space. It's pulling us in, threatening to absorb the ship. To where, we're not sure. Wormhole? That's not all. There's also an unknown spacecraft approaching. It may be hostile. Salima's being paranoid. That spacecraft is giving off super friendly vibes. I think it wants to hook up with us. He winks at you. Wink wonk! We don't make decisions on this ship based on your vibes, Blair. As navigator, I have a responsibility to inform you, Lieutenant, that we won't be able to outrun that potentially hostile ship. Engineering says the thrusters have rusted, and we're out of space grease. This is so good! Oh, this game is so good! Diplomacy dictates dicking the aliens! If I have to sacrifice for the good of the crew. Rusty thrusters, that sounds serious. What is space grease? That's self-explanatory. Unless space grease is a euphemism. Good thing I have earphones on, having breakfast at Jack in the Box. What, you don't want all of the patrons at Jack in the Box to hear me squealing over the video game? Jesus, why did I choose to pause there? Bite an apple. Just like intercourse. Bite an apple just like intercourse. That's some kinky shit. It's appropriate for the game this morning. Bear, thank you for that, host. So I remember early Star Trek. As someone who's been rewatching it, or not rewatching it, watching it for the first time recently, that's very funny. But yeah, Kirk's just like makes out with fucking everyone. Lieutenant, I'm sure I don't have to tell you it's not the size of the ship, but the strength of the thrusters. Though the engineer can explain it better. She's in the engine room. What? The engineer's in the engine room? Thanks for that crucial intel, Navigator. All intel is crucial in a space crisis. We need Captain Jax. He'll know what to do. Oh, I saw Jax in the greenhouse. You mean the specimen lab? Sure, I guess, but he ran off. Well, at least we know he's on board. Don't joke about that. The captain would never abandon ship. Lieutenant, we need you to go find Captain Jax and bring him back here. I can't leave my post until we clear this asteroid belt. And I have tactics to tacticize. I can't even find my own apartment in this place. How am I supposed to find Jax? Help us, Lieutenant. You're our only hope. She's right, boss. Without you, this ship is going down. And I don't mean going down in the fun way. Oh, Blair! Is this about to turn into tentacle porn? Toasty, we don't know. It's gonna turn into porn, but of what variety, we're not sure. How are you doing? Would you find it sexy if I saved us all? Game! I was not expecting to have a sex dream in front of chat this early in the morning. I'm just going with it. Are you slapping me with a tentacle, Thar? Did Blair leave to find the lieutenant to tell the lieutenant to find the captain because Blair can't leave? No, because Salima can't leave. Would you prefer to have the sex dream later? I thought we were I wanted a little foreplay, chat! Where's my foreplay? The game is just like, hey, eat some food with the 3 people you're on a date with. And then this happened. It was like, hey, remember when you guys all watched that movie together on your date? That was cool. Oh, sex dream. And I was just like, okay. It's past 5 p.m. here if it helps. Thanks, Lord Whaleman. I appreciate it. You know what? We're just leaning in.
Suck it hard.
I love penis vagina.
I gotta just glare.
There you go. Lick all that.
Just like intercourse.
Lick all that. Just like intercourse. Thank you. Let us all sex stream together. It's now a communal sex stream. Yeah. In space where gravity won't get in the way. But Gla will. Oh, it would be so sexy, Lieutenant Mildred. I'm imagining it now. Oh my goodness, Salima! Me too, and it's making my pants tight just thinking about it. Then, oh, look at me blushing! Am I blushing in real life too? There has only been one other game that's made me quite so, flustered, shall we say. And I don't want to say what it is because spoilers. But there's a clip out there of me being very flustered in front of chat and making half of chat uncomfortable because they're like, I never wanted to see Electa like this, and then the other half is just laughing at me. That was a good stream. Final Fantasy VIII, 100%. Hatoful Boyfriend. God, that game was weird. Alright, any advice on where I should look first? Not many places I didn't already check, but try the engine room, the viewing bay, or the galley kitchen. We're gonna go engine room first, then the galley, then the viewing bay, because I know he's in the viewing bay. But you only have time to check 2 rooms, so choose wisely, Lieutenant. Okay, so we're going to engine room, and then the viewing bay. I can get a snack. We got the munchies. But should we get a snack, really? I feel like that would spoil our appetite, because we have other things to be munching on. Unnecessarily applies more chapstick. Okay, Tetris. All those pieces sliding together. Ooh. Those sharp angles butting against each other. There we go, that's a good one. Whew. Whew. I like penis vagina. Hey, me too, what a coincidence.
I love penis vagina.
If I was an engine room, where would I be? There's no place like the engine room. There's no place like the engine room. A door materializes before you. Yes! Ask and you shall receive. Yes. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Oh boy. So this is the engine room. I thought we were gonna get Mariana, and that's why I wanted to go into the engine room, because when we met everybody, I was interested in Mariana and Jax. And I didn't know that the game had poly options. So I was like, well, I don't know. And we ended up going on a date, including Blair, but I'm not, like, romantically interested in Blair. Anyway. Is there Tetris porn? Rule 34. Someone Google that. Someone Google that and report back. We need to get these fakakta thrusters lubricated. What if we don't think of the thrusters as fakakta? What if we accept them as they are and embrace the truth they offer? The truth they're offering is death by wormhole. Rusty thrusters are slow. We need to grease them so we have the oomph to escape that wormhole. Why do I feel like the suggestion is going to be, Mildred, why don't you hike up your space jumpsuit or unzip, I don't know how it's attached to me, and just grind on it. Like, why do I feel like that's where this is going? Soma porn, lol. Notices you. Lieutenant, there you are. Nice uniform, Lieutenant. The fabric looks so soft. May I touch? Yes. Don't look at me. I get the feeling she wants to touch more than the fabric. What do I say? Hell yeah, is what you say. Yes, by all means, touch me. Safe for work GIF in the Discord? Oh man, okay. Normally I don't stop the stream to look at Discord, but this is important. We have Tetris porn to look at. Oh, that's actually really cute. It kind of looks like pixelated caterpillars. And it looks more like they're snuggling. Maybe the yellow one's not snuggling. Yellow one's like eating some booty. Eating some booty. Okay. So Mariana. Here we go. She runs her fingers down the sleeve of your uniform. Oh, it is soft. But Lieutenant, you're so tense. You want to fix it? You want to make me more tense and then less tense? I could give you a massage, Lieutenant. I have very nimble fingers. Esther, too. What's in the atmosphere tonight? Hormones? Well, Lieutenant. Palpatine voice. Do it. If you click through to the animation, they're not snuggling. Oh, okay. Hang on. They're just... Okay. Okay. They can be snuggling and other things. Ow. What do you think? I guess I'm getting a massage. This is a dream. The wormhole can wait. The wormhole's a slow suck. Good. Sensually kneads your shoulders. How's that? Ah, amazing. Gently caresses your hands. Oh my goodness. We have to take good care of you, Lieutenant. Orange juice! Orange juice! How you doing there, Lecta? Oh, I'm fine. I'm not flustered. I'm not flustered at all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Why are those Tetris pieces wrestling? Go back to bed, Jimmy. The Tetris pieces are just wrestling. Okay, like the thirsty today. I feel like I needed to play this episode offline. Jeez. Don't want you to wind up like the captain. Why? What happened to the captain? I haven't seen Captain Jax today. If you ask me, he's shirking his duty. It's not up to us to judge the captain, Esther. We must be patient.
Just like intercourse.
Must be patient, just like intercourse. Spore Rose, thank you for that, host. I appreciate it. Twirls into chat. How you doing today?
Konnichiwa! Ohayo gozaimasu!
Half-hour break every now and then. Thor! Naughty! Naughty Thor! Wicked bad naughty Zoot! Fabmeowless. That's not roll off my tongue very well, but I'm glad you're doing well. I'm getting a little fidgety. So, you walked into our now communal sex dream. Sharing a sex dream with chat first thing in the morning. I may be a little flustered. I have no idea what's going on. Neo, welcome to the sex dream. Heyo. Seduce yourself, take 10. Guys! Stop it. Why do I feel like the whole chat's flirting with me now? Okay. Cha-cha. So few people managed to roll it off the tongue. Wink wonk. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I do have a good tongue for rolling. See? I was talking about speaking Spanish, not dirty things. Okay, anyway. The universe will deliver clarity in time. I don't want to trust the universe. I'm an engineer. I want facts. You're an engineer? That gets my space motor going. I want facts too. What exactly is the situation? Okay, Do we keep flirting? I think we keep flirting. This is a wild sex dream. I'm allowed to make it extra wild, and even if I'm not gonna pursue them in the real world, I can pursue everybody in the dream. Everybody's being hot and heavy right now. So it's gonna be a nice little space orgy. Not that kind of rolling off the tongue, are you sure? When don't we flirt? I'm not used to it being directed at me! Well, I am used to it from specific people, like, as Uncle Travis said. But, like, I've known Uncle T for 6 years. So, like, that does not surprise me. Not used to flirting other people. I don't know what's going on here. And also ND, just constantly. Like, there are specific people that I'm like, yep, that's just their personality. This is just... It's not like me specific, but chat's like, Lecta, if you're gonna have a sex dream in front of us, we're gonna flirt with you. And I'm just like, okay. So yeah, NSF, never stop flirting. I feel like that also applies to me a lot. I'm surprised anybody on this ship wants to solve this space emergency. Literally every passenger comes off to me as wanting to get sucked into the space wormhole. What is with me? Everything seems to be turning me on. Don't call me out like that! Oh, I'll service your engine, Lieutenant. If we don't die in the next 20 minutes. Die? Right, we're in the middle of a crisis. Let's take a moment to review what we know. She closes her eyes and inhales deeply. Well, are you going to review what we know out loud, or just have a good think? Mariana, does being a ship psychiatrist ever feel as tiring as having a ship psychiatrist? She exhales and opens her eyes again. Never, dear Esther. So, we know that this wormhole is open, like a question. There's something it needs. A good plugging? A sex crisis! Cold pulse! Hi! We all love a well space-greased wormhole. Yup, Yes, to suck us into oblivion.
Suck it hard.
That's good. Let all the panic out. What else do we know? The thrusters are old, but they'd work fine if they weren't so dry. Oh my goodness! They need space grease, but we're clean out of space grease. Though any topical lubricant would do. Okay, this is progress. We should share this information with the captain. Lieutenant Mildred, tell the captain we need more space grease. Or some other lubricant. Stat. I feel like the entire ship is getting Mildred all worked up, and they'll just be like, let me just, swoop, swoop. Okay, space grease? We don't need space grease, we just need Mildred grease. Why am I saying these things out loud? I am so flustered. I wouldn't mind being sucked into oblivion, lol. Sure thing, if I can find him. I have time to check one more place. I'm gonna check the viewing bay. Waiting for this game to present a scene that shouldn't really be presented on Twitch. Well, it's okay to have sex scenes in a game that you're playing on Twitch. It's just the game itself can't be centered on sex. And this isn't. This just happens to be the first scene that we're playing in a very long time. I'm glad we found you yesterday. Oh, that's very kind. I'm glad all of you found me as well. And I'm looking forward to going and hanging out when you all are live and doing stream things. But yeah, it's like if the sex or nudity is incidental, it's totally allowed. Like, that's how people can play The Witcher. There's, like, naked people all up in that game. But it's not about just sex. Like, the plot is not sex. There's a lot of sex in it, but it's not, like, you know what I mean. But, like, Honey Pop, for example, that is literally only about fucking. So that's not allowed. Aww. What are we going to be viewing in the viewing bay? I don't know. Let's find out. Where's the viewing bay? Maybe if I spin around and say viewing bay fast 3 times? Viewing bay, viewing bay, viewing bay! A door appears. It worked! What the fuck, my poor 50 plus hours in Honey Pop? That's totally fine. You just can't stream those 50 hours. Watched Hereditary on Twitch on a channel that was on the front page yesterday. Well, with a watch party. That's fine. I tried to do a watch party yesterday, and I could not get it to work, and I'm actually really glad I couldn't get it to work, because the way that the rest of the day went was just so much better. Which is a list of games it forbids from even being discussed. Yeah. Every now and again, I'll check to make sure something's not on there. And just the titles of some of them are, like, legit vile. Like, you know me, I'm very sex positive, and, like, might not be my kink, but if it's yours, that's fine. This crosses a line. I know these are supposed to look like eggs, but given the rest of the context of this dream, all I'm seeing are a bunch of butt plugs you can sit in. What if there was a giant ass? Okay, just come with me on this random journey. What if there was a giant ass and the butt plug is a capsule, so it, like, encloses, and you can go up into the giant ass and look around inside? Is that a ride you would go on if you went to this weird sex dream space theme park? Let's call it. If you were in a sex sci-fi theme park, would you go in the butt plug ride? Would you be the butt plug? Buddha ships. I don't know if I want to be on this journey. Your giant ass wormhole needs any lubricant first, like that. It's true. In the spirit of exploration. These are totally butt plugs. I'm so glad that everybody else is also seeing butt plugs. Need me to lend a hand? Whew. Oh, goodness. Went from buttholes in Soma to butt plugs. Let me off this ride. Gonna ask now, can I just spam booty emotes? Yeah! I have a lot of booty emotes myself. I don't have any meerkat booty emotes. Just been lurking for a while, cooking. Seems like you've been, cooking too. That's very true. 12th Gear, how are you doing today? What are you making? Hi, Diefear. You would go on the butt plug ride. You only have one butt emote right now. Alright, everybody spam your butts. Spam the butts. I got the original butt that I have is fit glutes. Sacriel does not have any butts. Mike doesn't have any butts. Smashly has a butt. Squirrel's got a butt. Matt's got a butt. Dree has a butt. I think that's all of the butts. These are all my butts. My current butts. My current butt collection. Oh, hi, Jax. Spam that booty. Yes, that twerking emote is so good. It's so good. Is your Ashley Stan? Yes. She's awesome. He sits at the piano, picking out a few sad notes on the keys. I love his outfit. Captain. Thank the stars I found you. Why are you hiding from the crew? There's a crisis. Why aren't you doing something? I'm gonna say, thank the stars I found you. Let's not be judgy. He's going through some shit. Apparently. Well done, Lieutenant. Do you know why I made you my lieutenant? Everyone else was smart enough to say no? No. Your extrastellar listening skills. So listen to this. Oh, man! Starts to play the piano. Whew. In a room thick with butt plugs. Now? During a space crisis? There's a possibly hostile ship approaching, and we're being sucked into a wormhole right now. Time wards back. Eat green. Whoa, what was that? Like to be in a ham? The wormhole. I'm trying to solve the space crisis by discovering what it wants. But our connection is kind of garbled. Awake, old, alive you be. The wormhole talks? No, it sings because I'm doing it. Then I sing everything. Of course it does. I'm trying to interpret the wormhole's words through song. You got a really cute cosplay, please feel free to share. You can plop it into chat, and we also have a personal art sharing channel in Discord if you would like to put it there in addition to or solely. Corn for butts. Okay, sure. We got XP. You need to get XP, fist the wormhole. Which will hopefully tell me what it wants so it doesn't destroy us all. Right, that's totally logical. Carry on then, I'm listening.
Every morning when I wake, I am surprised to be alive. When I was young, I burned so bright I wasn't bound. I did not plan to stick around.
Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm so looking forward to looking at that. This is so cute! And I just want to snuggle him! Time back, younger whole worm go. This is the tricky part.
And I wonder if I could go back intact.
There's no more piano, so I'm not going to keep singing this, but grief, time in.
Find a wormhole to those younger times.
Out old, in new, you do. Do you know what it's trying to say? Out with the old and in with the new. I mean, that's what I would have said. Maybe you do you. I literally have no idea. I think out with the old and in with the new. Just checked Twitter. Didn't know you're pan/poly AF. Ah, I am. Yeah, yep. I actually just showed a section of my playthrough of the first section of this before I was fully 100% sure that I was poly, so I hadn't said it out loud other than to my therapist and one or two friends. Just because it was something I wanted to figure out before I announced it, you know what I mean? But this game let us go on a poly date. And I got so excited that I got up out of my chair and ran around my apartment going, woo! And I had to share that with everybody since it was a few months ago. But yeah, trans AF, hoping to be able to make my male to female transition someday after moving away from some very transphobic family members. I know we just met, but I am super proud of you for getting out of that situation. And we have some other lovely trans folks in the community, so you will be very well supported and well accepted, and people are super knowledgeable here about all that sort of stuff. So, we're here for you. I'm happy to have you. Out old, in new. Those butt plug chairs are old. Throw them out. You want new ones to put in. Spin yourself around and you've got a new hairdo. No, that's not it. Captain, with all due respect, we need to deal with the approaching ship. It could be hostile. I talked to Engineer Esther. She says the rusty thrusters need to be lubricated so we can escape the other ship and the wormhole. Escape? But then I'll never finish the song and discover what the wormhole wants. I can't let that happen. To the bridge. Jax dashes out of the room. I hope Captain Jax knows what he's doing. I'm totally down to go with this weird song solution. Okay, so here are almost all of the residents. Oh gosh, I forgot his name. Crystal, Salima, Jax, Blair, Esther, Mariana. We have not been reintroduced to, this guy. I want to say Alex, but I don't think that's right. Captain on deck. You did it, Lieutenant. You found the captain. My competence is super sexy, yes? Why do I feel like Borat? My competence is super sexy. Hell yeah, Bread Theory. Aww. He's so cute. Feigning a swoon. My hero. You're aware of the situation, Captain? I'm more than aware of the situation. I've been in contact with the wormhole. Look at his cute little face. Impossible. I've been transcribing the communication into song. Art is an excellent outlet to work through difficult problems. Now, this is unaccompanied, but it's what I have so far.
Every morning when I wake, I am surprised to be alive.
This is a beautiful song.
When I was young, I burned so bright I wasn't bound. I did not plan to stick around, but here I am.
If we can just get a little closer to the wormhole, I can finish the song. I know that's all the wormhole wants. So, Navigator Salima, take us into the wormhole. What? You want me to fly this ship inside the wormhole? Yeah, we do. Can confirm Lecta's a great person to be friends with. Stop being so nice to me! Stop it! Exactly. Captain, with all due respect, we have to grease the rusty thrusters. Space Chef Albert. See, it did start with A. And A-L. I was not that far off. It's just been a while. Space Chef Albert. He is such a sweetheart. Has prepared the greasiest space cheese possible. Oh! Cheese! At least with our current understanding of pasteurizing science. I'm going to have to disagree with my esteemed colleagues. We need to defend ourselves and fire the cheese on the wormhole and approaching vessel. All this talk of grease is giving me ideas. Why not grease ourselves up and have a little fun? All right, we're back. We're back to Sex Dream. This is hardly the time. No, I'm on Mariana's side. Let's get greasy. Okay, if someone said let's get greasy to me, I'd be like, get out. get out. As if you could get greasier. Enough. I've given my order. This is insubordination bordering on mutiny. Lieutenant Floya. See my orders carried out. Oh, I think I let chat choose our last name. I was like, what the fuck is that? But I chose Mildred as my first name. And I said, all right, chat, give me a letter at a time. Floya. Mildred is looking for Floya. She's not a criminal. But sometimes you just want a lawyer on tap, so sometimes you gotta look for one. Let's get greasy. Sorry. Shh. Get out of here. Jax's plan does sound a little nuts, but he is the captain for a reason, right? Then again, do I really want to be responsible for the entire crew being swallowed up by a wormhole? Let's do it. We're back up Jax. I believe in the power of song. Maybe the captain is onto something. If he can hear the wormhole, or maybe his blood sugar is low and he's gone cuckoo bananas. See? You do listen, Lieutenant. I can't say how much your support means to me. All right, people, to your stations. We're entering the wormhole, but first... Lieutenant, do you have any lube? For sex? Now? No, for the wormhole. But also for sex now. You can't just penetrate a hole like this without any preparation. True. Okay. This is the best fucking game ever. This is the best fucking game ever. You need to apply a generous coating of lube to minimize resistance and tears in space-time. The space cheese. That greasy goodness will do the trick. Very good, space chef. Deploy the space cheese. I'll need some help to handle this. It's going to be very hands-on. A big load. Oh, video game. I'll help with that big cheesy load. Ew, Blair, you're ruining it. Security chief, you go along and make sure they get it done. Hi, Captain. Anything for you. Selima, steer the ship so the cannons align with the wormhole at a 30-degree angle. We need the greasy cheese to hit the lip of the wormhole so it has a chance to lubricate the whole opening. Right, otherwise it would just sail right in and get swallowed up. I'm on it. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not flustered. Selima hits hard to starboard to get the ship into position. Okay. You know how a lot of the time I'm like, that's not a fucking pun and I hate it. Or, that's a fucking pun, but I still hate it because it's not original. Any fucking sex pun, I'm just like, it's the best! Why do you think I like Shakespeare so much? Like, this has just been pun, 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 and I'm just like, heh. Anyway, I'm getting a communication from tactics. I think what I appreciate most is the innuendo is subtle and nuanced. Just like me! As subtle as a hammer. She flips a switch so everyone can hear Blair. The grease is in position. Everyone brace yourselves for action. 3, 2, 1. The cannons fire the cheese through space. The light of a nearby binary star system hits the greasy cheese, painting a nebula with a cheesy rainbow. At some point, Lecta may have to hand off to Glecta on the other streaming site.
I gotta just gleh.
Shh. The cheese hits the edge of the wormhole's gravimetric pull and begins spiraling inward. Well, did it work? According to my calculations, entry should be smooth. I've never seen such a well-lubed hole, and Max and I accidentally vacationed on Fire Island once! Oh, that's so funny! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's real good. That's real good. Best game ever. Juicy, the cheese is white cheddar. Who's Glecta? Okay, so if you do ! Gle, it pulls up a clip of an old stream, but GLEH. And I don't know.
Just gleh.
So it makes the noise, but then there's also the clip. That gives you, like, the origin of Gle. And then, of course, because chat is chat and I'm me, we went on this whole other, like, joke thing about, like, that evolved over time into, once I got a newer camera, I had my old camera, and they're like, Lecta, what are you going to do with your old camera? And I was like... and somehow we got into saying that, like, oh, that one's beneath my desk. It's centered on my feet. And, like, that's Glecta. She streams to the other website. We're weird, okay? We're fucking weird in here. Anyway, that joke was top tier. Take us in, Navigator. Full speed. Ramming speed. Well, the thrusters are still rusty, but they'll work. They'll work, but they're old and slow. Just like us. Your spaceship inches towards the wormhole. Whew! Eventually ending up caught in the gravity well, which speeds you along. You can't just give me this option and expect me not to click on it. That's the spot. You gotta click on the spot. It's a lot of lore in chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have my 5-year streamiversary this month, now that it's November. On the 27th, I will have been streaming for 5 years. So that's 5 whole... I used to be full-time as well. So that's many, 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 many hours of potential lore. Look, the other ship has matched our trajectory. It's following us in. I hope this doesn't end like 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't want to become a fetus floating around in space. Spoilers, dude! Okay, crew, we're crossing the threshold and plunging into this hole. I'm starting to feel... Her voice sounds strange, higher and less gravelly. A little weird. Esther! You can feel it too, like you're changing. Strange lights wash over the bridge as you plunge into the wormhole. Oh crap, I think I'm dead! We were just aiming for the little death, not the full death! I'm gonna click this even though I don't actually think I'm dead. It's just a funny option. I'm here, Lieutenant. Jax, your voice sounds different. What happened? The lights glitched out from an EM surge, but they should be back on now. Oh, we're all young and sexy! I mean, we're old and sexy too, but like... Damn, Mariana! Look at Salima. Look at everybody. Stop, but why is everybody so cute? Why is everybody just like super hot? FootHub instead of GitHub. February will be 4 years following stream. Holy shit, that's such a long time. Is that wormhole big enough to fit 2 ships or does it stretch out? We'll have to find out. Whoa, you're... Jax, you look just like you did on the Glitter and Gold tour. Crystal swoons and Albert has to catch her. Both of them look half a century younger, or more. Everyone does. I think it's funny, Esther's the only one who looks unrecognizable. I can't see! I can't see! Oh, wait, it's my glasses. She takes her glasses off. Mashugana, my eyes are that bad? Or were that bad? My 2020 vision's back. Esther turns and looks you up and down. Goodness, Mildred, I never knew you were such a dish. Same to you, Esther. We're all young again. Mariana stretches and does an impressive backbend, kicking up into a handstand before dropping down into the splits. Oh, that's my girl. Woo! I would say early 20s. I haven't been able to do that since then. Wow, that gives a man ideas, Mariana. A little bit of... Blair jumps up and down and begins doing wild pelvic thrusts in rhythm. Albert starts dancing too. Okay, Albert. My knees aren't creaking at all. No rheumatism. Tears stream down Crystal's face as she runs her hands down her body. I'm a young woman? I forgot! So Crystal is trans. Oh, I didn't go back to the way I was. No, because this is you! Oh, jeez. And I'm crying again! Oh, goodness grapes. I totally forgot that she was trans. I 100% forgot. We played the first part back in April, so... I've forgotten some of the details. I have to be reminded. Oh, that makes me so happy. Crystal throws herself at you in a tight hug, lifting you up and spinning you around with ease. Well, we also had a talk with her, and she said that she kind of felt like she missed out because she only was like out with her transition, like she and her wife like like, her wife knew, and when they were alone, like, she would change her gender expression to be a woman, and, like, they were going to come out to their kids, and then her wife died. Or she died, like, right as that was becoming a thing. But basically, it was just really ill-timed, and so she had to go through it alone, and her son was not, like, the most supportive, and she's like, you know, I spent all this time, and I feel like I missed out, and now she doesn't have to miss out, so I'm just crying. That's our Lecta, going from horny to crying in 2 seconds flat. Hey-o! Oh god, this is so on brand! Oh. This game was so good. This game was so good. Feel these boobies, Mildred! Feel these boobies! I will gladly feel your boobies, Crystal. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I mean, if you're offering, I'll get in on that, if I may. Everyone wants to touch Crystal's boobies. Everyone have a feel, especially you, Captain. Jax looks around dumbfounded, then turns and catches his reflection in a computer screen. I look just like I did on the Glitter and Gold tour. Hell yeah. He runs his hand through his long, luxurious hair, his signature move. Whew. Of course I do this. I don't have hair on this side. Oh my god, he did the hair thing! She's so cute. Crystal swoons, and Albert has to catch her again. I'm still crying. You were making me think you're horny with the Jets vibes 24/7. No, sometimes we cry. Yikes, not so loud, Crystal. Oh wait, my hearing aids. I don't need these anymore. Jax opens an airlock, then takes out his hearing aids and tosses them in, ejecting them into space. Mildred, say something. Anything. You look really sexy when you do the hair thing. Sings, you love it when I do this. He does the hair thing again. Look at his little blush. It's so cute. Oh, man. Keep doing the hair thing. I'll just be on my knees in front of you. I mean, what? Oh, now he's singing again. Okay. Don't look at me, chat. I'm being way too fucking truthful today. It's caught me off guard, and I'm just like, wee, fucking wee. Oh my goodness. Okay. But I'll love it even more when I can run my hands through your hair when we... Jax, stop. I think you're going to kill Crystal if you keep going. Do it. Give her that little death without even touching her. Well, touch her boobies. My heart is beating way too fast, but that's okay because I'm young. I'm gonna have to write some new music. I'll start with a ballad for this youngifying wormhole. The airlock whooshes open and 2 men you don't recognize step onto the bridge. Hey. This is so cute. Oh, it's Haroon. But soft. What light through yonder wormhole breaks. Oh! Alright, okay, breaking out the big guns! They're breaking out the big guns! Oh shit! Fuck! Okay. Only horny crying! He's really hoping this age thing is permanent. Look, I'm always sad horny. That's okay. Don't look at me, chat. Listen! This game is throwing everything at me, and it was not expected. I'm very flustered. It is the East, and my Albi is the most beautiful sun in the universe. Oh my goodness. I almost feel like I shouldn't be watching this. That's like, I feel like a voyeur. Haroon. Oh, it's Haroon. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 runs to embrace him. So that's her husband. Sweeps Selima into his arms. Oh, this is killing me. He has Alzheimer's in the real world. And he gets confused and wanders off, and we're kind of hiding it from Esther. Just to give you the background. And so, like, I'm conflicted because, like, whew, Haroun, that was a big turn on, and Selima is very clearly happy to have her husband here. But on the other hand, I'm like, but there's this is why this game is so good. Because, like, yeah, it makes me need to go to horny jail. And it's like funny, and it's also very sentimental and touching, and it deals with these difficult, heartbreaking topics. But the balance of it is so good. It's so good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Nelson? We've never met Nelson, I don't think. That's my name. Don't wear it out. He does a little jump and a spin, shooting finger guns at the crew. It's not the cops taking me to horny jail. No, self-imposed horny jail. Did the developers research Lecta while making this game? I need a moment to clean up here soon. Didn't you say that when I kissed Jax at the end of last time? Or is that a weird deja vu? It's too early to be drinking. Yeah, I don't even have any alcohol in the house. I have orange juice and an apple. Nelson, are you the wormhole? I'm not gonna... You can't just ask somebody if they're the wormhole. Hey, War. Oh, that was not supposed to be a pun, but yes, this game is touching. Where did you two come from? We were on the other ship trying to hail you when we got sucked into the wormhole. Now, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, but what the heck did that wormhole do? Turn back time? Well, only one way to find out. Comms, hail the wormhole. Haroun. I like that outfit. They're very well dressed. They are a very, like, elegant looking couple in the real world. No one moves. I told you we should have hired a comms officer. Don't worry, I'll do it. Channel open, Captain. Hello, wormhole? Can you hear us? What the hell is he doing? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Can you hear me? That voice came from the wormhole? I told you, the wormhole can talk. Well, it's a little more complicated than that. Technically, I'm a non-corporeal, extra-dimensional entity that can only exist in a stable wormhole. But people just assume I'm the wormhole. Well, whatever you are, I can hear you much clearer now. Oh yes, your version of time is so strange. I kept getting all jumbled up, putting my verbs after my nouns and all that. Now that you're on my plane of existence, it's much easier. On your plane of existence? Does that mean we're now wormhole entities like you? Nope. So what's going on? Use your words, wormhole. What happened? Oh, right, the big question. I ate your grief. Well, that's not what I expected to be eaten when I started up this ship dream, but sure. You what? How to put this? It's all to do with how you experience time in that linear, straight like an arrow, one direction way. And then there's the funny little way your synapses fire. It's actually kind of cute. Time and loss exert such incredible force on your little brains. Like, let me check my notes here. Albert, right? Yes, Mr. or Mrs. Wormhole? Mrs. I tell you mammalians and your gender binary, it's almost cute. So you're Albert, and there's also Mariana and Crystal, yes? Yes. Oh, great wormhole. Uh-huh. So the three of you all had life partners who recently died. My condolences, but... I mean, I ate that grief, so it shouldn't be bugging you anymore. Wow, it's not. But my ex-husband's not dead. No, but death isn't the only kind of loss. You two got divorced, and it wasn't pleasant. Not that you'll remember anymore. I ate it. Huh, you're right. Ooh, do me next. Oh, great and terrible Oz. This guy cracks me up. What'd you expect to get eaten, Lecta? You'll have to tell us now. I plead the Smith. Yes, I am ashamed of that joke. Eat my grief, Daddy. Her apples. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Just kidding, there's no curtain, don't bother checking. Let's see, you're Blair. You lost your youth. Happens to the best of us, unless you're an extra-dimensional being to which linear time doesn't apply. Rub it in, why don't you? To adorable little meat sacks like you, loss of youth is a loss of independence. And both you and Jax have lost people along the way, friends. I'm glad I could eat the grief in your life that the AIDS crisis caused, Jax. Wow, I don't even remember that. Thanks. And Blair? Well, you wouldn't want me to get into it, knowing the way I know your grief. Knowing you the way I know your grief. Yeah, I'll skip that sob story, thanks. Blair has a sob story? Hide it behind the humor. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yes, so sob. Very heart-wrenching. But I ate all its griefy goodness. Moving on. And Haroon over here was losing himself to Alzheimer's. Nasty, nasty bit of entropy there. And Salima had to grieve the loss of her husband while he was still alive. See? Oh, I'll be. It's okay, my darling. You're back. And you, Mildred. You lost your wife, Sophia. It's funny, I can remember she existed, but I can't quite remember her. No. Don't think about it too hard. You might collapse into a paradox. And also, you, more than anyone, tied your identity to your home, and you grieve that being taken from you. Then you entered the wormhole and I ate your grief. Nom nom nom. You're welcome. So, we can't remember anything or anyone we grieved for, not even good memories. Without happy memories, what do we do now? Oh, for the love of... I ate your grief! Don't develop new grief about grieving your grief! It's getting a little too close to paradox territory for my liking. That's it! If I could go back in time, something, find a wormhole to those younger times. I'm brilliant! I think I understood, at least a little. When you took away our grief, you took away the time our minds attached to that grief. Time and emotion equals memories. More or less. Time is weird and wobbly, so is existence. Take it from me, I don't actually exist. Try to figure that one out. So the wormhole took away our grief, but that means taking away the memories attached to that grief. I'm sad to lose my memories. Where's the cat? The cat went off in its own spaceship. A grief griefer. Logrella, hello, how you doing? After all the flack you give us, you cannot just pull out and I plead the Smith like it's nothing. Shh! You all got to see me extremely flustered this morning. In a way that I did not expect. In the end, all we've got is our memories, especially of people and things we've lost. So you gobbled up memories of my kids and grandkids along with all the grief you big space hole? Whoa, lady, quit your kvetchin'. Quit your kvetchin'. I can't say it unless I'm doing this. Quit your kvetchin'. Just trying to help, no need to give me the third degree. All those precious moments with my grandkids, they're just not there anymore. Taylor, he was my best friend, and maybe he was more. Albert! Oh, you little sweetheart! I would give anything to remember his face. I've lost my entire life with Robert and then with Kim. Our families were big, but their love was even bigger than that. You have no right to take that away. Even the worst parts. Accepting that grief is a part of life is all part of living. Oh dear, I just don't know. I'm who I always wanted to be all my life, but I want my memories with Astrid too. You're all nuts! This is a second chance! This is my do-over! I can make sure I never end up in a place like ye old. The wormhole is right. Losing your youth is losing independence. Strange as it is to say, I'm on Blair's side. I've been agonizing about this pain in my side. I was afraid to go to the doctor and get the bad news. But now, poof! Gone! I don't have to wear hearing aids. I don't have to worry about taking a regimen of HIV meds. And I've got my groove back. The lyrics are just popping. Take a dive in the wormhole. Fall down the rabbit hole when nothing hurts. I would never say that. Those lyrics are deep, Jax. Let him have his moment. It's work in progress. No, they're definitely not. Trust me, I know about deep. Were all Jax Argo's songs this bad and I just can't remember? No, just his first album before he had time to hone his craft. Are you all saying that it took time for me to nurture my creative genius? Time and grief, probably. You realize Haroon and Salima have been quiet, so you look around for them. Oh, they're off making out in a corner. They've gone over into the corner, holding hands and whispering to one another. Oh, so cute! What did you come back to? Oh, a lot's happened. They catch your eye and smile sadly. So, Salima and I have talked, and we want to be old again. Oh, that's... Oh! Everybody's mouths drop. But being old means Haroon will have Alzheimer's disease. We may be young now, but we'll get old again, which means I'd get Alzheimer's all over. I don't want to put Salima through that a second time. Oh my god! Haroon and I made an excellent marriage. We have had more joy than I sometimes want to admit. It seems almost selfish to want more, yet I do. I have to tell myself we are blessed, and let this blessing continue, even to the point of loss. I told her that since the day my father introduced us, I knew she would be my protector, and I hers. And so it has been. Oh my god, that's so precious. Oh, owies, my heart. I would do nothing different, so why do it again? Crystal sniffs, stabbing at her eye with a space hanky. Salima and Haroon are right. The memories of the love Astrid and I shared are as much a part of me as my body. Wormhole, you've got this all wrong. Ugh, you guys are a bunch of party poopers. Yeah, I can't believe you'd go back to a busted old body. I wouldn't. I choose being young and healthy. Well, Mildred, what do you think? We should go back to being old. I mean, like, let's have fun in our young bodies and then be like, okay, time to go back. Well, I'd say the majority has it. No hard feelings. So, to go back to being old, you'll need to rusty thrust your way out of here. Go the way you came and space-time will reverse or something. No! Jax, don't let them do this to us. I can't go back to the retirement community. I'm too pretty. What was that? I can't hear you. Don't let us go back to being old! Sorry, Blair. I'm not in control of everyone's destiny. Mildred is. They all turn to you. Okay, Navigator, take us out. We've been a wormhole butt plug for long enough. Of course, Lieutenant. Wow, the old ship's really puttering along, isn't she? Those thrusters needed that space grease, and we flushed it down the galactic equivalent of a toilet. Hey, I'm still here, you know. Oh, sorry, Wormhole. Would you like a push? You can do that? I'm a non-corporeal, extra-dimensional entity. In this ridiculous premise we all exist in, I can do anything. Everyone stumbles as the ship lurches towards the wormhole opening. Oh, and thanks for lubing me up before entering me. Not everyone does. It's very thoughtful, and it felt so good. Smell you later. Did we all just hook up with a wormhole together? Oh, look at her little blush. It's so cute. If the wormhole entity ate their grief, to go back old, they have to reabsorb their regurgitated grief. Mama worm hole. Awesome. You can feel it again. You're changing, but in reverse. Even though you're going forward, you pop out of the wormhole backwards. And we're old again. Captain Jax, you're as handsome and vivacious as ever. What did you say? He got rid of his hearing aids. Reaches into her pocket and hands Jax his spare set of hearing aids. Sighs and puts them in his ears. This sucks. It's not the end of the world. Just don't let your grief consume you. Mariana's right. I'm disappointed too. Damn pain is back. But for us lowly corporeal beings, time marches forward, as it should. Screw all y'all. I'd sell my soul to Satan for a spontaneous erection again. Oh, please, you get spontaneous erections all the time. And you always announce it when you do. I can remember Taylor. That's the most important thing I can imagine. Are you okay, Crystal? Oh, yes, thanks. Even though I only got to be a 20-something woman for a moment, I'm happy I got to experience it. But I'm happier having my memories back. Thank you, Mildred. You gave us back the most important thing possible. Our entire life. Whoop-de-doo. I agree with Esther. Even when Haroon is gone, I'll always have memories of our happiness. And I'll always smile when I see your face, even when my memories are gone. Oh! Now that we're out of that sticky situation, or sticky, or should I say greasy situation, it's tradition to party after surviving a shipwide crisis. I thought it was tradition to get laid. That too. Celebration sex! I'm in! Well, I'm going to have to sit this one out while I find a fix for these rusty thrusters. All that lubey, cheesy space grease, gone. Wait, I have some extra lube on my ship. I'll go grab it. Why did you and Haroon need that much lube all alone in space? At least a brush with an extra-dimensional being and possible death didn't change you, Blair. All right, everyone, put on your fleet-issue dancing shoes and report to the viewing bay for a party. Oh, look, we've got some aliens. Tag yourself. I'm Boogie Shoes, bell bottoms. This guy's got tentacles and a hard hat. Getting up to some nonsense here. All right, folks, initiate party, elderly protocols. You heard the captain, put a little pep in your step. Oh, my step is pepped. I'm going to start us off with a little something I came up with for our mysterious visitor, the wormhole. Jax motions out the window to the wormhole. Aw, thank you, Jax. Jax takes a seat at the space piano. Actually, it's just a normal piano in space. Enjoy!
Every morning when I wake, I am surprised to be alive. When I was young, I burned so bright I wasn't bound. I did not plan to stick around, but here I am. And I wonder if I could go back intact. I wonder if I would get back in line, find a wormhole to those younger times, because there I was, so free.
This is fantastic.
Just me and endless possibility. I am an explorer. I open every space-time door, full on science fiction but just in one direction. We've traveled to the future, but now what do we do here? Our bodies are all fading, but our souls still radiating.
Hell yeah!
On we go to the end of the show. We are disintegrating.
This is so good!
But our stars forever
That was beautiful! I had to turn the stream up quite a bit to realize there's some actual singing. I'm so sorry! Either the game is basically mute and Lickt is fine, or Lickt is incredibly loud and game's real quiet. I guess the game is quiet from when we played it before. Hang on. I am sorry. I wish somebody had said something a little bit earlier. Let me open my volume mixer. Because I may have turned it... Yeah, I turned it down from before when we played it. So what clued you in? Was it because I was just bopping? Could hear the singing fine? Sound was fine for me? Okay. What about... Were you guys able to hear other things? Maybe it's just Uncle T. Okay. To hear it on speakers, you had to crank it. Alright, so I won't go nuts with turning it up. I will turn it... So I had it at 30%. I'll put it at... 50. May have some good headphones. Woo, Jax, you've still got it. Take it off. That was beautiful, Jax. I love the line, our bodies are all fading, but our souls still radiating. I forget who he did. I want to learn that song, though. I'm so good. So, you forgo scientific accuracy for the sake of artistic liberty? I think I get it. That explains all this Rusty Thruster space grease business, and me, for that matter. Whoever's dreaming all this clearly doesn't know their advanced wormhole theory. Alright everyone, time to give it up for DJ Nelson. Woot woot! Get your space boots on the dance floor, people, because I'm spinning all the intergalactic hits. Wow, everyone just stampeded to the dance floor. That's my cue to... show 'em how it's done. Lieutenant, security officer, a word please. Is this about threat level Beta Limpa Alpha India Romeo? Is that some kind of bean dish? Sounds delicious. I was spelling out Blair. Fleet guidelines require us to have a sober punch option, despite our tactical officer's best efforts. On top of that, Blair's 5-cheese mac and cheese has been designated a hazardous substance by several intergalactic scientific communities. That's why we're having this, hallucination dream. Lest we ever forget the sentient macaroni massacre of 95. Therefore, I need one of you to protect the punch bowl from intoxicants of any kind, and the other to dispose of any and all pasta-based dishes. Except my macaroni salad. Wouldn't be a party without it. Lieutenant, I'll let you divvy up assignments. Dismissed. Enjoy the party, you two. Well, Lieutenant? You can hear the background music well now. Okay, good. How dare you call it mac and cheese? He put drugs in it! I want to get revenge on Blair's mac and cheese. You don your hazmat gloves and head to the potluck table. Putrid, greasy tentacles snake out of a big bowl of mac and cheese. You watch as one of the tentacles wraps around a deviled egg on the plate next to it. Blech! You grab the bowl and run it over to the airlock. The mac and cheese waves a friendly goodbye as you space it. Mac and drugs. And cheese. Mac and cheese drugs. Whew, that was a close one. You grab a glass of space punch and see something poking out from under the table. Is it a wiener? Or is that my cat? Barney, you're back! You really can fly an escape pod. Of course, it's part of our PET training, which stands for Personal Escape Training. Suddenly, your wily escape skills make so much more sense. So where were you? I had my own adventure. My people needed me on my home planet. There were space pirates, danger and intrigue, laughs, tears, and I learned a little something about myself on the way. But I'll always find my way home to you, Mildred. Aww. In celebration of my return, I will allow you to pet me. That's very generous of you. Just on my chin here, a little higher. No, the left. No, your left. Harder, just a little harder, just a smidge harder. Ouch, what was that for? You could just tell me you've had enough now that you can talk. Barney's tail flicks in irritation. You don't mess with a system that works, Mildred. Well, Barney, I had my own wild, horny adventure here. I helped avert a space disaster, and I went into a sentient wormhole where we all became young again. Like that time you ate a pot brownie and claimed you felt like you were 30 years old again? And you threw out your back doing the Thriller dance? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be me! That's gonna be me! Have you ever seen The Wormhole and Barney at the same time? We've not. Hey, Jaxer, how you doing? No, less hospital visits with this one. I wonder if staying old was the right decision. Well, you could ask the wormhole if you want. How did you know the wormhole talks? How did you not know? It literally never shuts up. Dances by you. Hey, Lieutenant, come join the fun. The crew waves and calls out to you from the dance floor. Oh, Lieutenant, you are so commanding on the bridge. You really know how to handle your cockpit. Let me know if you want to hit up the holodeck for a little hand-to-hand training sometime, Lieutenant. I'm a very hands-on instructor. Aside to Barney, is it just me, or is everyone eyeing me up thirstily? Go to Horny Jail! Go to Horny Jail! Go to Horny Jail! Like everyone in here is in heat or something? Exactly like that? I wouldn't know, you had me fixed. Oh, Barney, I'm sorry! Right. Maybe there's something in the life support system air. Despite the threat of death, it's been a pretty flirty evening. If horniness could be registered by the ship's sensors, we'd be on red alert. Wow, everyone's starting to hook up. Look at those two go at it! Stop staring like that, it's weird! But if I don't watch and get in the way, something bad could happen! This is why! No pets in the bedroom. Yeet! What about you? Do you plan to get in on this? Actually, I want to get answers from the wormhole. Fuck that! Yes, there is someone I'd like to hook up with. I want to hook up with everyone! Give me my space orgy! You promised me a space orgy! Everyone stops dancing and stares at you. The record even skips and scratches the music to a halt. Did I say something wrong? Oh, Lieutenant, it's one of those moments where you said something so wrong that sounds so right. This reminds me of when I took 12 Rizian hedonists. Took on 12 Rizian hedonists. Reminds me of days gone by. Big bands, big hair, big sex parties. That was just last week, Captain. Oh, Salima Albi. This must be one of those space orgies we're always hearing about. Well, we did say we wanted to try new things. Just look out for tactics. He's a bit photon torpedo happy, if you catch my drift. That was one time! And I still haven't gotten the stains out of that spacesuit. It's a good thing I have training in several close-quarters combat techniques. Want me to show you the best way to pin a foe, Lieutenant? What are we all standing around talking for? Let's get the space orgy a-bouncing! Okay. Space orgy! Means I just have a curious cat meowing and shoving their paws under the door the whole time, lol. Let's warp into this maximum warp into this space orgy. This seems like it could get messy. Have fun. I'll see you at home, Mildred. Thanks, Barney! With that, Barney exits the room. Score. Well, Mildred, Blair comes up to you, his spacesuit already half unzipped, revealing a tantalizing little swirl of chest hair. You look like you could use some help with that uniform. You feel his hand slide up your front slowly, searching for your zipper. Holy shit! I was kind of expecting a fade to black situation here. I don't know how, Yep, I'm flustered again. You feel 2 more arms slide up underneath you from either side. Oh my goodness. This me? Mariana's on one side, smiling seductively as her hands begin to massage your right arm. Okay. Esther's on your left. There's an intense, flirty look in her eye that sends a shiver down your spine as she starts to massage your other arm. It's important to limber up before and after. Wouldn't want to throw something out. Don't worry, I have plenty of industrial lubricant, people safe, and some nice massage oils. And don't forget to breathe, Mildred. Okay, thanks for the reminder. I may have not been breathing a lot there. I definitely did. Hear that, Esther? We take her breath away. As you enjoy the administrations of Esther and Mariana, you look over and see Salima and Harun nearby murmuring to one another. I can't look at you, Jet! I'm like curling into myself. I'm not having my head tilted down like this to read the subtitles. I just... Stop it! Don't look at me! Snow Owl. Stop it! They notice you staring and both smile shyly, leaning in and kissing one another, giving you a show. Harun seems to get into it. His hand goes up to the back of Salima's neck and pulls her in, their tongues dancing. Salima comes up for air, gasping. I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed on stream in my life. Just say it. I don't think I've ever been... I have a big stupid grin on my face. Like what you see, Lieutenant? Oh, Harun, I haven't felt this way in years. We have been saying we want to try sex with other people, Albie. Okay. She leans in and whispers something to him. Then they both look up at you. Holy shit! Game! I've had naked nudity. You can tell I'm flustered. I've had naked people on the screen and not been this flustered by a video game. Jiminy Chris I don't know what I'm saying. The nakedness of nudity. Okay, would you like to... Sorry. Okay. This is a special day, chat. And, you gotta learn today! Oh my goodness, I feel like we've taken our friendship to a very different level! Out of the 5 years I've been streaming, this is a whole other thing. I'm gonna just read the video game. Would you like to kiss one of us, Lieutenant? Options! Fucking shit, don't look at me! Hide that thing! What are you doing? I prefer my nudity clothed. This is wonderful. This is a fantastic game, and I'm really glad that I'm playing it. Frick. How long have I've been streaming for 3.5 hours? A lot of it has just been me being all flustered. So glad to be here today, thank you. Hey, Soror, yeah, what a time to tune in. It's technically your second day here, right? Wow. We've had 2 very intense days back to back. I don't know who to pick. I don't know who to pick. I'm gonna go with Selima first because she asked. Selima closes the distance between you and leans in. Your lips meet. And what I can't words. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You expect her to be shy, but suddenly she's pressed against you, her mouth open to yours. Hey, watch the hand, lady. I'm still working on this damn zipper. You almost crushed it.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
Blunders tipped $9.69. This is my kind of church.
It is Sunday, isn't it? Blunders, thank you for that tip. And I forgot that... Touch the butt. Okay, we're gonna touch the butt. Hey, Mirage of Hope, how are you doing? Hello, everybody. Thank you for that tip, lol. Everyone's staring like, no, stop. I'll take a break after the space stuff is over. Crushed what exactly? You feel a rough hand caressing your chest and look up to see Haroon. I don't mind the view of you two. Albert, darling, don't feel left out. Am dead. Oh, I don't know if so many bodies, but I could certainly go and get my holovid recorder for posterity's sake. Damn, Albert! Do it. I second that as long as you make copies. Something to get us through the lonely nights in deep space. Usually that's just your right hand. Or left. He reaches his hand into your open spacesuit and runs his hand down your abdomen. Lower. Ambidextrous. Don't look at me. Don't look, chat. Gus, are you ever? Albert scurries away. He's so nervous. Crystal bustles over, eyes ranging over the growing tangle of limbs and naked flesh. Wait for me! Do I just dive in? Yes, the water's perfect. Come here, beautiful. Crystal moves over to Mariana, and their lips meet as Mariana's hands continue to work your muscles sensually. Crystal's hand joins Blair's, snaking into your open spacesuit. Albert returns, his face flushed, panting. I'm not familiar with that sensation. He sets up what looks like a video camera from the 1990s, some holovid recorder. But he's just in time for... Excuse me? Excuse me? You feel a spray of foamy, fizzy liquid all over your heads as Jax appears behind you all with a bottle of champagne, not where I thought that was going. Such a different atmosphere to what I've just come from. Yeah, this is something. Thought I'd come and watch you as my head isn't good. You always cheer me up. Hope you're okay. Yes, I'm fine. Very fine. Just got here and OJ post. You're just in time for the space orgy. It's not an orgy without champagne, apparently. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I've never been this uncomfortable. Okay. This has been a weird day. I did not expect any of this. I did not expect to be put in such a state in front of all of these people. Like, I know I make innuendos and sex jokes a lot, and we've talked, like, from a more educational standpoint about sex. But I've pretty much kept my own proclivities under wraps on purpose. And this game's just fucking calling me out, and I can't... So now everybody knows! Suddenly everyone knows! And it's one thing to hear about it intellectually. Be like, oh, I am into this, and you like put it into a statement. It's very different to see it getting a reaction out of me. This has been a weird stream for me. I'm gonna click the button. It's still going! I thought that was the end! Like to move your camera down and get in there? Oh my gosh. It's times like these I wish I had a green screen I could like move my face to like be over one of their faces, because I think that's funny. Hi, Lord Lost and Found. That's everyone's new wallpaper. Wait, is this the end of maybe the space sex orgy dream? He takes a pull on the champagne bottle and then begins passing it around before making a beeline with his mouth for Crystal's neck. Oh, she's gonna die. She cries out in surprise, but then begins to cry out for entirely new reasons. Jax looks up from kissing Crystal's neck, and you two lock eyes. Look at his little blush. Just chat as an entity. No. Fade to more. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was in for. Wow, I can't believe this is all happening. Who'd have thought so many wrinkles could be so sexy? I'm 80 years old and having my first orgy. That sounds like something I would say. You let yourself sink into the tangle of limbs and bodies and sink into the ocean of pleasure. You lay down on the mat of discarded spandex spacesuits, hands all over you, no idea whose mouth you're kissing or whose parts you're massaging. Until you're done. Gloriously, sensuously, noisily done. You wake up with a start, lying half undressed on the pile of discarded spacesuits. How am I still here? I guess people didn't want to wake me up to get dressed again. That must have been a sight, all those naked butts down the hallway. Ugh, I'm so sticky. Esther warned me about Blair, but did I listen? I could use a shower or a bath with some Epsom salts. Maybe after just a few more minutes of sleep. Okie dokie. Hey, Emo! Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm back in my bed. Okay. Wow, what a weird, sexy dream. I'm not gonna pretend. Bernie stares intently at you. Cat? I don't want to fucking hear it. Hey, hello, Ravagers. Again, the vapors. Whew. Remember to meet your mark for your break. This is, Are these people reading my fucking dreams? Let's not talk about it. Morning, Barney. Was I making weird noises in my sleep? Oops. I thought you heartlessly abandoned me, though for a time I considered you might return. But then, accepting your shortcomings, I gave up waiting. Finding a crack in the patio door, I escaped and crossed the lawn to that other retirement home. There, I joined forces with the local felines to play an epic prank on a family of invasive trash pandas. And oh look, you're here safe in bed. My day is made. Barney, you can still talk? I guess I haven't slept off the effects of Blair's mac and cheese. Never eating cheese again. I mean, you've made that promise before. Time will tell. You close your eyes and lay your head back down on the pillow. Aww. look at Barney. Yeah, the whole space shebang was a dream. So I'm gonna take a quick break, chat. I'll play you guys some music. I'm totally in no way, shape, or form going to try to cool the fuck down. That was weird. That was a weird thing to have happen on stream. But, there you go. So we're not just gonna talk. We did. We talked about it because I thought it was over and that it continued to go. So I'm just gonna. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have some water and some of this apple. Okay, but I'll be right back. Enjoy the music.